Hello everybody, welcome back to This Is Pure Wrestling. Today's show we're giving you the preview and predictions for the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view coming this weekend. I'm joined by Kieran O'Grady, Cog, on the channel yet again to review, or give predictions really, not review it. But yeah, we go straight into the first match. I'm not going to do no long intro. The first match on the pre-show is Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin versus the Hype Bros. Who are you going with on this one?
I could definitely see right here a heel turn. Either I don't think it would be Mojo Rawley. I think they've been teasing it with Zack Ryder a lot. I think probably Shelton and Gable. What's gonna happen is near the end of the match, they're gonna do something that annoys Zack, or Mojo's gonna tag himself in again. Zack has enough. Zack will turn heel on Mojo. So what's going to happen is that will turn heel. So Shelton and Gable's going to win. It's a quick prediction because I don't think you could go a lot into it, if you know what I mean. You can't go into depth because I think it's pretty obvious. If anybody's not going to think that Zack's not going to turn heel, then I mean they haven't been watching Smackdown. There's been enough clues, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is, I know there's going to be a heel turn. I'm actually going with Mojo Rawley, though.
Okay.
I just feel like they're going to give it to him because I feel
Well,
like out of both people, I think he needs more of a character change.
yeah, that would be unpredictable, and yeah, definitely. I mean, you ain't hype. I'm not hype about you, not as a face, mate. I don't know how he would work as a heel though, because I've always kind of wanted Zack Ryder to be a heel, and I think it'd be a good time for him to be a heel. You never know, he might become WWE champion. Who would have thought Jinder Mahal was going to become WWE champ? Who
Yeah,
knows? But no, I think it would be Zack. But I mean, fair shout to you thinking it's going to be Mojo because it could possibly be.
yeah. The same as you, really. Chad and Shelton got to get a win here. I don't even know why Shelton Benjamin is on the pre-show.
Exactly, they bring him back and he's on the pre-show. So I'm back. I'm on SmackDown, the land of opportunity. Remember? And yeah, you on the pre-show for your first pay-per-view back.
Yeah.
Okay. So why did I come back? Do you know what I mean?
But anyway, we go to the next match. We have Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler. What are you going with?
Well, I think it's obvious. I mean, every single person who's debuted up to SmackDown has ended up in a rivalry with Dolph Ziggler because they've got nothing to do with Ziggler. So it's obviously going to be Bobby Roode's first glorious win against Dolph Ziggler. I don't see it going any other way. So you know what I mean, Bobby Roode. I think it'd be a good match because I think Dolph and Bobby could put off a good match. But I think it'd be a quick match and Bobby Roode will get the victory over Dolph. Nothing really else to say.
I don't think it's actually going to be a long match. I think it's going to be a pretty quick one. I think Bobby's going to really annoy Dolph in this match and pick up a win very quickly.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I
I
think
mean,
the game.
hopefully after this, Dolph Ziggler stops all of this mucking around with the entrances, unless the rivalry continues, which it could possibly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that is the point of the character of Dolph, really, taking the piss out of the entrances, and Bobby Roode's the best entrance at the moment.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
So, but yeah, we go on to the next match. We have Randy Orton versus Rusev. Who are you going with?
It's Rusev Day. Um, well, for me, I want Rusev to get the victory. I mean, I don't. Why does Orton need the victory? It's like at WrestleMania, he didn't need that victory then against Bray Wyatt. So it's the same here. Doesn't need this victory. I want Rusev crush. I want Rusev to win.
The problem I have is Rusev needs to win. I want Rusev to win, but I'm going with Randy. They always give Randy Orton a win when you don't want him to get the win.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I could see an RKO, maybe a cool spot with an RKO here, because we saw it on SmackDown where he lifted Aiden English into the RKO.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe an RKO spot will happen in this, but that's not really what I'm caring about. I'm caring about the outcome. And like I said, I think Rusev. No, I don't think Rusev's going to get the win. I want Rusev to get the win, but I'm with you on Randy Orton getting the win. I think
Yeah.
they give it to him.
The
So
thing
my
is,
prediction is Randy Orton.
as we said, Rusev needs the win, but as we said, always Randy always gets the win. But there is the vice versa way. They can actually also give it to Rusev and actually have Aiden English get involved.
Well, I mean, Aiden English might end up coming out with Rusev because it's kind of like they've matched him together now. Ever since he started singing for him a few weeks ago, it's like
Yeah.
they've matched him like he's the next Lana or something. I mean, Lana, move out the way. Aiden English is here.
I don't think that's a good swap, though, to be honest.
No, it's not. But then they've been doing a lot with Aiden, and
Yeah.
I'm quite happy they're using him. But I'm not sure about this matching between Rusev and Aiden.
Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with this. Hopefully they can sort it out properly because Rusev deserves a lot better.
definitely.
Yeah, anyway, we go into the next match, and it is going to be the Women's Championship match between Natalya and Charlotte. Who are you going with?
I can't believe I'm going to say this, and I've thought about it long and hard, this prediction. Charlotte's going to take the title. Don't see a cash in with Carmella. I don't see it happening this year. I think it's going to happen next year. Possibly at WrestleMania. We saw it with Seth Rollins, maybe the first ever woman to win the Money in the Bank briefcase will cash in at WrestleMania. That'd be pretty cool. Don't see that happening with Carmella, so I'm going to rule that out straight away. I can't believe I'm saying this, like I said, because at SummerSlam she won it, and now they're going to take it off of her. I definitely see Charlotte taking the title off Natalya.
I personally think there was rumours going around at one point where Carmella was a hot prospect to Triple H. I just don't see SmackDown booking this correctly. I feel like they're going to give it to Natalya the win. I don't think the Charlotte... Actually, no, I'm going to go with Charlotte to get the win, and then you're going to get the successful cash, and I just feel that they're going to do it too early.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to see the cash in too early. I don't even want to see the cash in right now. I actually do want to see Natalya hold their title for a bit longer, because what is it with WWE having to hot potato their titles all the time? It's like, please keep it on somebody who we want. I mean, they've kept it on Jinder, and he's surpassed legends at the moment with his title reign. I mean, oh my God, get it off of him. Huh?
Even The Undertaker.
Exactly, mate. I mean, it's a joke. And another reason why I think that they're taking the title off Natalya is because normally in the rule book of the Go Home show, it's where if the champion gets a victory over her opponent before the pay-per-view, normally goes into where that opponent gets the revenge and takes the title off her at Hell in a Cell. So I'm going to go with Charlotte. I don't want Charlotte to win it back, though. I do actually want to see Natty retain and have a lengthy run with the title, and then eventually Charlotte could take the title off of her.
Yeah, see, I don't mind Charlotte as champion, but I think if Charlotte wins it, then she's got nothing else to aim for the rest of the year. She's done everything.
Charlotte, she is robotic, mate. I'm sorry, but I don't want to see her as champion for a very long time. Reason because she was champion for so long on Raw, and she won it several times. That I don't think she needs a title. She's Charlotte Flair. She's already got a legacy. She's already big enough. She doesn't need the title.
I think if anyone else needs a title at the moment, I'm thinking more maybe Becky Lynch, really.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, she was the first ever Smackdown champ, wasn't she? Yeah. And then they took it off of her not long after she won it. I'm Becky Lynch. I'm fire.
Oh, you're on the loser payroll.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Kurt Hawkins.
Yeah, Kurt Hawkins joined the losing streak. We go on to the next match, and it is AJ Styles versus Baron Corbin for the US title. Who are you going with on this one?
Well, I gave my prediction already on the, I believe, Smackdown review, and I haven't changed my mind since then. I do believe AJ Styles is going to lose the US title, and Baron Corbin's taking the title off of AJ. I believe we'll see a few rematches, possibly on SmackDown, on this SmackDown coming up, or we'll see maybe Ty get a shot. I think Ty Dillinger is going to be put into this some way, some form. I don't think Ty's just had all of these build-up matches with these guys and that he's now just out of it. He'll be somewhere put in. Maybe last minute he's put into this match. If so, then I might change my prediction, but I don't think that will happen. If so, I don't know how Corbin's going to win. I can't really predict how he's going to win. Maybe a screwy finish. But he was rolled up against Ty, so he had that unlucky roll-up on SmackDown. I just see that they're going to give Corbin something. After losing the briefcase and not having that shot for the WWE title, they're going to give him the US title, and I don't think I would mind it. I generally don't. I want Corbin to work on their mic skills, definitely, but I would like to see Corbin as a champion, definitely.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. The one thing, I'm a bit arsey-arsey on it, and I've been going through stages where I feel like, okay, we're going to give it to AJ, but as you said, they've been building up slowly, and even AJ cutting his promo on SmackDown saying like Baron Corbin is going to win the title, so I'm going to go with Baron Corbin as well. I feel like he's going to screw over AJ, and then there's going to be another match in the future. That's what I feel as well, so nothing, no different there, really.
Yeah, saying that though, Styles hasn't held the title. Like, obviously he had the title before, and then it was on to Kevin Owens, and then it was back on Styles, and then Kevin Owens again, and now he won it back at SummerSlam. It was, I think, and now they're gonna take the title off him again. But then I'm kind of saying, oh, are they gonna do that? But then they've done it with so many people, recently. It's the hot potato of the title, so I don't think they're gonna care. So I'm gonna definitely go with Corbin.
Okay, and the next match we go on to the tag team match between the New Day and the Usos. Who are you going with on that one?
Now, before going to my prediction, man, this is going to be a good match.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good match. It's going to get the crowd going. I think first bit of how I think this will be. I don't want to say it will be the first match because I remember my No Mercy prediction. I was saying one of the two big matches was going to be the first match of the night, and it wasn't.
No.
But I kind of feel like SmackDown's going to be doing it differently, and I hope to believe that one Hell in a Cell at the beginning of the night, Hell in a Cell at the end of the night, because I don't like in past Hell in a Cell pay-per-views they've gone Hell in a Cell match to then another Hell in a Cell match. It's like overkill. Do you know what I mean? They need to Hell in a Cell first bit of the night, Hell in a Cell at the end of the night. But this is definitely going to be a good match. Hopefully it's their final battle. I want to see them fight forever, like Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, but I don't like. At the same time, I want them to, but I want some fresh new tag team storylines on SmackDown Live. I'm really finding it hard. It's going to be the first ever SmackDown. The first ever tag team championship defense inside Hell in a Cell. It's going to be a great match and everything because it's inside the Hell in a Cell. I don't know if that was a good Vince McMahon impression. I'm going to give it to you first of all. Give me your prediction because I'm still kind of trying to, like, do you know what I mean?
Well, I've gone back and forth myself with it, but I've gone with the New Day. I feel like they're going to retain. I just feel like somehow there's going to be some controversial in it with the New Day because normally the extra man normally gets involved, even though it's inside Hell in a Cell. It's going to do one of them spots where somehow they get involved. I feel like it's going to be a long match, a good match as well. This was one of my contenders for match of the night, but I've got another one which I think is going to be match of the night.
Yeah, this would definitely be a candidate for the match of the night, and I don't think it would surprise me if it's better than Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens. One question to ask before I go into my prediction: do you think we'll see any cool spots in this? Do you think we'll see anybody not jumping off the cage? I don't, because they'll save that for Shane and Kevin. Yeah. But do you see any, maybe, because we've seen Kofi Kingston survive the Royal Rumble with all of his stunts that he's done over the years. Do you see Kofi Kingston maybe doing something crazy, I don't know, jumping off the Hell in a Cell inside Destruction, not outside?
Ooh, that's
like leapfrogging off of it, do you know what I mean? Like John Morrison done with the Elimination Chamber a few years ago. I don't know if you remember that, when he was on top of the chamber and he jumped off.
See, always people think Kofi, but I actually think Woods maybe would do something like that.
Definitely, exactly, because you're right. Everybody does suspect Kofi too. I mean, in the past two Rumbles, he hasn't done something absolutely amazing. And Xavier Woods have been pulling out some great moves out of his offense. So, I mean, yeah, definitely, I can see Xavier doing something.
I do see a spot coming. I don't know what they're going to do. It's going to be a great match, as we said, but I feel like Xavier Woods is going to pull something out.
Exactly. I do love the unpredictability going into this match because you know that these two teams have put on so many great matches over the months. And you've had chances of this is awesome with the crowd because they've just been putting every single bit into their matches. And I think they love working against each other as well. I think Usos and New Day, they just love the chemistry between the two. So this is their final battle. I'm gonna get to my prediction now. I'm gonna go with the Usos taking the titles back and to the New Day going after them. I think they might give the New Day a break again, then go back after them when the Usos. Somebody's taking the titles off the Usos. I would like to see Breezango and Usos feud that we kind of nearly got, but it didn't actually go into a feud. I want to see Breezango and Usos in the feud. So Usos, I believe, is going to take the title day one-ish.
I want the Usos, as I said, but I just feel they're going to give it to the New Day because the New Day are one of the hot prospects. Even though the Usos have got a great gimmick at the moment and a great character, I don't know what they're going to do. It's just very unpredictable, this match.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to go back on my prediction, but I can see where you're coming from with the New Day retaining, because then the Usos go on to something else, because the Usos has now been around that tag team title picture for a very long time. So to get them away from it and going to do something else, and like you said, I think the other day there's rumours of them going over to Raw.
Yeah.
I think there's a possibility that New Day will retain, and I think people are going to predict New Day, but I'm going to go out on a line here, and I'm going to say the Usos take the titles back.
The thing is, I don't want this to end, even though it has to end, because they just keep making each other
exactly
better and better.
Fight forever.
They keep making each other better and better, and I don't know how they can carry on.
Well, I mean, if the New Day and the Usos end up on Raw again, have them in a feud on Raw, because then obviously it's not like, okay, we've seen the feud on SmackDown, but have it on Raw again. In the future, I definitely want to see this feud again, because, I mean, like I said, they're just great, like a great team, like two teams to work with in the ring.
Yeah. We go on to the next match, and we have Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens. Who are you going with on this one?
Is that? Oh, are we already on the final match?
No, we've got another match, the WWE Championship match.
Oh, you're going to predict that last? Mate, you're getting this all muddled up. What are you doing? No, 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 no. I want to go for the WWE Championship first because I'm sorry, but I know it's traditional to get the title match. Do you think that's going to be the main event?
I don't. No.
With how you've obviously set out your predictions.
I don't think Jinder Mahal match, and I don't think that'll be the main event. But I've just gone with it this way because that's the main title, even though
I know. But exactly, it's devalued, so you might as well predict Shane and Kevin the last. But okay, we'll talk about Shane and Kevin now. But yeah, another match inside the Hell in a Cell structure. It's gonna be good. We've seen Shane do some crazy things over the years inside the Hell in a Cell. We've seen him at WrestleMania 32 against Undertaker, jumped off. Crazy old bastard he is. Well, he's not really old, but you know what I mean. He's daddy age, if you know what I mean. Yeah. But do you know what I mean? At that age, you shouldn't be jumping off cells. But he's a crazy stunt monkey. I don't know. Do you see him doing anything like that we saw him do before? I mean, I want to say that he's going to jump off the cell again, but I don't think that. I think they do something else because we already saw it.
No, we've already seen that. I'm going with. I feel like he will hit a coast to coast on Kevin Owens, but I feel like one of them is going to be. I don't know what we're going to do. It's unpredictable. It really is.
What was it? Kevin said on Smackdown that he was going to chuck Shane off the cell. I mean, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, because we get to do it on the WWE games, we get to do it on 2K, where we can chuck him off, and we rarely ever, I don't think we've saw that since, obviously, Mick Foley, Undertaker chucking Mick Foley off the cell. So it'd be very interesting, because everybody was like, nah, before WrestleMania 32, they won't have Shane jump off, no way will they allow that now, it's PG, all of that.
Yeah. Maybe they take him through the cage.
Exactly. They'll do something, but obviously we need to get into the prediction of the match. It's going to be a good match inside the cell. I don't see Kevin Owens winning this because I think it's not going to continue.
No.
I want to say it will because I kind of feel they could go with Team Shane versus Team Kevin Owens at Survivor Series in a traditional 6-on-6 or 4-on-4, whatever. And I could see that, but I could also just see that Shane's going to win this, go on to something else, or just stay the commissioner, and Kevin Owens moves on to something else. So, like, it's funny because I haven't really come out with a prediction for these two matches that's inside the Hell in a Cell. New Day and Usos can't come up with a prediction with, and with this match it's the same. And that's what I like. They're really, I mean, I want to say that it is predictable with Shane winning and Kevin going on to something else, but it's not really predictable because they could go with Kevin winning. I'll let you have your prediction first.
Well, as I said, same as you. I was all over the place with this one because either one could win. I was with you the other day saying about Kevin Owens is going to lose because he's being traded to Raw. There was rumours he's going to Raw. I'm actually going with Kevin Owens because the Survivor Series thing, I feel that they are going to do that Team Shane, Team Kevin Owens thing. I'm going to go with Kevin Owens to win, and they continue it into Survivor Series, gives them something to do at Survivor Series for SmackDown.
Yeah, but alright then, so do you see maybe a screwy finish happening at Hell in a Cell? I've heard rumours, and I mean, I've heard about it, and I've like pulled a face at it because I feel like they won't do this, but apparently Sami Zayn's going to get involved.
Yeah, that's what I was just
apparently he's going to turn heel on Shane McMahon.
Yeah, that's what I heard because he also tried to give advice, and they're sort of using Sami in between. He sort of tried to give him advice, he didn't listen, so it sort of makes sense. I wouldn't want to see Sami as a heel, but then what has he actually got going at the moment?
Exactly, I think they've gave up on his face run. They're like, we can't do anything with it. Turn him out. I think it's possible, but I think it's possible. But I pulled a face at the article when I was reading it because I was like, I don't know, man. I don't see it happening. But I thought about it, and you're right, it could happen. I'm gonna go with Shane McMahon taking the title. There ain't title on line. I can see Shane doing a crazy stunt or Kevin chucking him off. I want to see something real cool, and hopefully it'd be unpredictable. We all go, oh my god moment. I'm just gonna say Shane's gonna win.
Okay, this is my prediction for this match though. I predicted Kevin Owens, but I actually predict this as match of the night contender. Oh,
okay, so you think it's gonna be better than New Day and Usos?
I just somehow think, as you said, there's going to be that spot that just makes everyone go, oh my god, is Shane okay? Or oh my god, is Owens okay? Because everyone's expecting Shane to be the one that gets it. We never know. Kevin Owens might be really hurt in this match.
Exactly. Owens bloody frog splash off the bloody Hell in a Cell. That'd be sick.
Know. So
exactly.
I can't wait for this match.
Exactly. It gets you thinking, what can they do? What are they going to do?
But yeah, we go on to the final match now. Now, this is a match... I'm going to let you predict first. So it's Jinder Mahal, the WWE Champion, versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. The only thing I care about this is just give Nakamura the title. I don't care if it's at Hell in a Cell, and they should put the title on Nakamura at one of the big 4 pay-per-views. I'd prefer that. But, oh my God, get it off Jinder Mahal. I can't stand him. I can't. I'm actually, like, do you know what I mean? I'm surprised people don't sit watching Smackdown in tears. Like, wrestling fans for God knows how many years must be in tears watching that WWE title shine on his bloody waist or his shoulder. It's the most iconic, the most, like, biggest title in the WWE. It's the WWE Championship. And I look back at how many matches that's been, in over the years. And you think of matches like The Rock vs John Cena. That was a big one. You saw it in the second match, Rock vs Cena. And all these other matches. That was just one example. Off the top of my head. Just get the title of Jinder. I mean, I can't really say anything else except from just get the title of Jinder Mahal. Prediction-wise, it's another match I haven't really thought about because I don't care about. I mean, that's not because of Nakamura, because you know I love Nakamura, and everybody. I mean, Jay loves Nakamura. Come on, he's got the strong style. Exactly. I'm fed up of them calling him the artist. I don't like that. It's the king of strong style. Yeah. He's not an artist. He ain't gonna come out and paint something. Or the rock star, because he ain't gonna come out and start with a guitar. I want to say Nakamura's gonna take the title off him, and I think if they do, I think the crowd will pop. For one, Nakamura's won the title. For two, the sigh of relief that Jinder's no longer champion. But do you know what I could see them doing to us? Nakamura wins it, Smackdown, Jinder gets it back somehow. I think everybody would know, dude. I don't know how people would react. I mean, I think I know how I'd react. I think my TV would no longer be having a picture on the screen. It'd just be gone because I'd be like, you know what I mean? I just couldn't handle it.
The thing is, if you go through the champions, on your hand. You've got Natalya, which no one cares about. Brock, no one cares about, even though it's Brock Lesnar. Jinder, no one gives a crap about. You go, AJ Styles is probably the only champion that actually someone cares about, and The Miz. Them are the only 2 champions that, obviously, the Usos were somebody cared about. I'm not too keen on the New Day in general, but I don't mind them as champions. They're not terrible. But then on Raw, we've got Enzo Amore. Exactly. No one cares about him. So I think they're going through a stage at the moment. They want people to hold a title which no one cares about.
Exactly. Do you know what? I hate to say this, but my prediction is Jinder Mahal to retain. He's going to retain it. He is going to retain it. And I don't think this rivalry can continue on to Survivor Series because it's just, there's nothing going for it. There is nothing going for it. Nakamura won the chance to face him before SummerSlam against John Cena. Okay, they had the time then to build towards something that's meaningful for the feud. Didn't do nothing. They had the match at SummerSlam. Awfully booked. Jinder Mahal defeats Nakamura in his first defeat on SmackDown. That's awful. And then, what do you call it? And then this feud, it's been literally a feud on, oh, look at Nakamura's face. look at his facial expressions. Oh, I'll be racist. Do you know what I mean? It's cringy. It gets me angry, but it's just... breathe. Do you know what? Jinder's going to retain. I hate the idea that he's going to, but he's going to. I don't see them putting in that title on Nakamura anytime soon.
I've actually gone the opposite, over the strong style and actually given the title finally. I feel like because it's been a long haul, I think he's been screwed over once already. I just don't see them not giving it. And also on SmackDown Live, he got screwed over, so I feel like they're going to give it to him now. And I don't know what they're going to do. Probably, as you said, on SmackDown Live, they'll probably make him lose it, or in a couple of weeks' time, it's going to happen. He's going to lose it again. I don't know who to. Probably Jinder, which nobody cares about. But it's going to happen. I think Shinsuke Nakamura will walk away WWE champion, and this is going to probably be... Because it's Hell in a Cell, it's one of the big... Well, not a big pay-per-view, but it's one of the biggest pay-per-views.
I want to believe in your prediction, but I just can't. It's just something stopping me. Believe that he's going to take it. I thought at SummerSlam he was, and then I was gobsmacked when he got the pinfall. I was like, are you having a laugh? I was like, you really? Really? And nobody cared about it. I mean, nobody cared about the match. I mean, the match wasn't good. And that's not because Nakamura ain't, because he is. But Jinder can't hang with Nakamura. No.
Well, just imagine though, this is a little bit of fantasy booking, not realistic what I'm predicting, I think. But imagine if Jinder actually beats Nakamura again with the Singh brothers at his side helping, and imagine Nakamura actually turning heel. Imagine the crowd.
Yeah, but him attacking Jinder wouldn't be turning heel. I think we're all fucking.
Yeah,
we'd all cheer. We'd all be like, please, more. Just batter him, please.
Well, in WWE's head, that may be a good way forward.
Oh, Christ.
I might think, oh, okay, so Shinsuke's going to still get a pop even though he lost. Maybe that's the best way for it.
Well, I mean, he's getting pops already, but it's obviously died down a lot since his debut on Smackdown. But, I mean, I'm still a Nakamura mark, and I always will be.
Yeah.
King of Strong Style. I can't believe they got him to say sticks and stones. Oh, my Christ.
But I just don't get the promos. On NXT, he cut like 2 or 3 every couple of months. It's just,
exactly.
I don't know. But anyway, that is it, guys. That is the predictions and preview towards the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view this weekend. We hope you enjoyed it. In the description down below, there'll be links to Kieran O'Grady's channel, COG. There'll be links to our past videos that we've done and past videos each other has done on our own. Yeah, you can go support us on them. Social media down below as well. In the comment section down below, let us know your predictions, who you think's going to win. And yeah, that is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget, guys, to smash the thumbs up. Also subscribe to both of us, and we'll see you all on the next video.